Do you remember that one episode of Malcolm in the Middle where Hal and Lois weren't allowed to have intercourse? And suddenly they got really productive. I have no idea how that came to my mind right now, but my wife decided that she wants to go full berserk on growing her own food. For growing onions and potatoes and stuff like that, we dug out a little area. As fertilizer, we just got some old horse manure from our pile of horse manure. As always, we try to involve the kids as much as possible. After spreading the fertilizer, it needed to be worked into the ground. And as you can imagine, the daily labor on our manure factories has to be done as well. So at some point they need to go to bed. I want to continue working on those raised garden that will go down there, but therefore this pile needs to move. If I get the tractor out anyway, I should go and spread the horse manure on that one pasture. Much better. But therefore I need to fix this field track, manure spreader, whatever. Yips, I welded that pliers to there. Stuck. Now that this literally is out of the way, I will use these sticks to mark out the area. Booyah! So this area is where the raised garden is going to be, and we are going to build it completely from recycled materials. There's the cock. Fuck off. These metal pipes have previously been in our cow barn as the water lines. And I already built the stand for this drill press out of those pipes. Link to the video is down below. Later you will see what we need those holes for. I use a long level to make sure that these pipes are always at the same height, rather than staying above the ground the same amount. And oh wait, there's another cutscene incoming. In some places I needed to dig a little hole before I could hammer those into the ground. And at some point it got really annoying. So I decided to put some boards on there first, as I wanted to see some results that day. And here you can see what the holes in the pipes are for. As well you can see the only thing on this project that isn't recycled. The screws. Those boards are the old interior of our horse boxes in the stable. Let's call it a day. Amazing job, kids! And there we have it. Unfortunately, we had quite some patching in the what to do, but that has nothing to do with us running out of materials twice. That was intentionally. Like there. Next thing will be, I don't know, either put the tar in there, the foil, membrane, whatever you want to call it, or some additional supports on the outside. I don't know yet. Where's she gone?
I'm a potato!
Yes, you are.
Yes.
We put in this fabric just to protect the next layer. And my wife got it off of the German version of Craigslist for free. The next layer will be that stuff, which we probably don't have enough of. As always, you're right. I'm not sure yet which side we're going to use. Black or white. We stapled both layers to the outside of those boards. I hope to decrease the amount of moisture that will get trapped between the boards and the membrane or foil or whatever. pile of wood chips from the beginning has been spread inside the raised garden. Parallel to that, my wife started filling up the raised garden. As the first layer, she used some cut-off branches and twigs. In this project, gravity is our enemy, as some of the next layers are going to be really heavy. That weight will want to push the sides of the raised gardens apart from each other. So I came up with this. It will explain itself in just a moment. For the next layer, we mocked out the pony house and the horse boxes. Here you can see how those chains from the scrapyard prevent the walls from leaning apart. Yeah, so next layer will be those leaves we put in here last fall. Probably there's some horse manure in there as well, but this is partially already composted. I don't know why, but it is tempting to go inside there and trundle on there. Now it's time to get some heavier stuff. And it's just here that I realized that the shovel from my front end loader looks like some Pac-Man thing that vomits out horse shit. This is so full of worms, which is awesome. And that's that. And now for the bulk of the filling, we will have to use this soil. Phew, that was rough. Rough in terms of the front end loader. Here's a lot of space and almost no space. Did a little oopsie there. So fixing this will be a future project. And here we ended up putting another layer of horse manure. The plan is to dig this in the soil a little. And these are under quite some tension right now. So it's now a few days later. The stuff we put in there compacted itself quite a bit, and it also pulled the foil down quite a bit. And my wife put a greenhouse in the center for the stuff that can't be planted directly into the raised garden, so it can be grown a little in there and then put in the raised garden. Yeah, let me show you.